What's cracking YouTube? We finna get into this reaction of the dumbest YouTubers who went broke. Cause I'm trying to be a big YouTuber. But I ain't trying to go broke. Might as well see what they did. So we finna get into this video right here.
From accidentally giving away their entire life savings to a viewer to getting sued for over $4 million by Cardi B. There are quite a few dumb YouTubers who went broke due to directions. However, let's begin by talking about Boogie2988, who had one of the craziest financial downfalls of all time. Now, Boogie is considered one of the OG YouTubers, as he already uploaded his first.
Let me know who was watching this man, bro. Y'all was watching him? This was y'all man's 17 years ago? She
video back in 2006 and quickly found fame due to him playing into his overweight appearance with a character he made up called Francis. He eventually started discussing more topics as himself and ultimately reached his peak of 4.5 million subscribers in 2019.
Boy got 4.5 mil. Excuse me then.
Before eventually experiencing one of the most tragic downfalls in YouTube history. You see, Boogie was first seen as wholesome, friendly and extremely humble, as he was completely fine with all of his flaws, and even—
Hold on. Boy, if it was a beach ball, anybody playing Marco Polo, y'all better get together. Marco Polo. Hey, open your eyes and get out the way. It's over with. Man,
completely fine with all of his flaws, and even spoke up about what it was like to grow up.
Real though.
I grew up
kaboosh.
poor. That is to say, not that my family didn't have money, just that I didn't ever see any of it.
Which people respected. And when he—
What you mean, like your mama ain't spending bread on you? They was spending the money on themselves? That's tough.
He revealed that he was making over $100,000 per year from YouTube and that he would become a millionaire in just 3 years. It seemed like everything was going well.
He was getting paid.
Yet, despite his multiple income sources, he would eventually take his first financial hit after divorcing his wife. This situation caused him to lose exactly
Hey, y'all out here trying to get me here? They gonna take your money.
50% of everything he owned due to US laws. And despite many still supporting him during this terrible chapter of his life, this wouldn't last forever. After a Reddit mega thread exposed him for the horrible things he had done, his terrible response to it, endless complaining, and him taking a break because of it, his subscriber count and monthly views took a nosedive. He lost over 100,000 subscribers in 4 months, all of his sponsors dropped him, and his monthly views went from 10 million to 2 million. So, this is when Boogie would cut back on his spending rate.
Hey bro,
it would be sensible. And he did talk about how responsible he was with money due to his childhood.
Every single dime, every single penny goes into the bank. Because I don't ever want to live that way again.
Well, this was far from the truth, as he became completely reckless with his spending. He took out an irresponsible $100,000 loan to buy a new Tesla Model X, while his mortgage wasn't even paid.
Material things, you gotta have it, I guess.
And he even admitted that he couldn't afford it. But by some miracle, the—
Wait. So you bought something you couldn't afford. Why? For other people?
backlash caused him to cancel his deposit, and it then got even crazier, as he suddenly uploaded a video in January of 2021 that he was now finally rich. How do you ask? Crypto.
I invested all the way back here, and yeah, that's where we currently are with that market. So to say that I doubled my money is an understatement. In fact, I did more than that.
He made a very lucky comeback and explained that he was probably going to take this money out and put it in safe investments, meaning that he would never have to worry about becoming broke again. But as YouTuber Iman Gotsi would say,
you wouldn't be able to neither keep that million because you never earned it, nor multiply it, because you wouldn't be the type of person that is worthy of that money, and you would just self-sabotage.
And this is exactly what happened, because only 1 year after posting that video, he needed the help of his audience.
I put my money in the crypto market in the wrong section, and I pretty much lost most of everything.
Boogie was broke yet again, and while it seemed like things couldn't get any worse from here, it did. As in October of 2023, Mike Lum uploaded an almost 1 hour long high quality documentary about his entire life. And in this it shockingly got revealed that he went from $750,000 in savings in 2019 to nowadays facing bankruptcy and foreclosure.
I'm a little frustrated. Why is this grown man in the tub playing with 2 rubber duckies and a man?
That he had a
Oh, dog
severe
right there.
compulsive spending addiction and that he spent more than $200,000 on adult workers in the form of fancy dinner.
You spent over 2,000, boy. You spent over trying to get your meat wet. That's what we doing. 200K on getting meat wet. And you could have got a chain. You could have bought another car, a crib. And you could have bought a bitch to be with you. You spent it on. Man.
Purses and other fees. I'm sure those adult workers gave better returns than the S&P 500. Yes, Boogie's financial downfall has been insane,
You don't wanna
but
spend
he
money
wasn't the
on-
only
man.
YouTuber that lost his
Yeah,
life
let's go to the
savings
next
with
person,
crypto.
bro. Buddy-
No, there was
buddy,
a channel by the name of Fraternity
habitual
Crypto
freak
that lost
that
a
spend
total of
money on his-
$60,000 in a matter of seconds, and it even resulted in him thinking that his life was officially over. This story took place in Brazil, where Ivan Bianco, the owner of the channel, is known for making blockchain gaming and crypto-related videos for an audience of almost 35,000 subscribers. He had been making videos since
There's all these people crypto related. Well, I know Tasha K crypto related. She
2018
finna
and
get
also
sued by
frequently
Soulja
livestreamed.
Boy
But this
and
long
Kevin
experience
Hart.
on YouTube wasn't enough to prevent him from making the dumbest
tough.
mistake of his career, as one of these live streams eventually resulted in him going broke. During this infamous stream, he mistakenly opened up a few documents on his computer, forgetting that his entire chat was watching along, and one of these documents had the key to his crypto wallet. Due to the address of this wallet being public, it was incredibly easy for his viewers
That's
to
not
search
fun.
it up and use the leaked key to get into it. And not much later, $60,000 worth of tokens were stolen from Ivan, all in a matter of seconds.
Hey, how y'all bust that 60,000? Boy, how y'all bust that down, boy? How y'all bust that down? Did y'all bust that down with the people? And I was like, hey, man, we got that. Or you think they kept it to themselves? 60,000 worth of crypto. You can turn crypto into money? I don't know. But hey, it hit your ass.
He tried to recover his wallet and even created a new one, but
Oh,
it was
yeah.
already too late. Ivan had just lost everything. This realization resulted in him completely breaking down on his livestream,
Damn
later
fool.
stating, "When I went to transfer the assets, an error sign appeared. I couldn't believe that I was going through this. You get this feeling, you know, that life is over." And after regaining his composure, he decided that his best plan of action was to go to the police, where he ultimately filed a report. However, it doesn't
What you think they did? Nathan.
end there, as the story would then get even crazier. Because upon arriving home from his visit to the police station, Ivan decided to check his Discord messages and saw something that he couldn't believe with his own eyes. The thief had actually reached out to him. After this unnamed individual apologized for his mistake, he quickly returned a major part of Ivan's crypto funds back to him, which ultimately came down to around $50,000. And while the majority of his audience
So, hey, you only got hit for 10K. Boy, you gotta do the money dance, fuck around with you. Boy, you got your bread back. You know what I'm saying? Well, he must definitely spend that 10K on like a whip or something. For sure. Because he was probably like, bro, I don't know what to do with this money, bro. Look, I'm gonna throw it back to him. He look like he having a hard time. You crying and shit on the stream. Talk about your life over. Man, I'm gonna just shoot this back to him, bro. I am finna take a little bit of this on my mom.
was happy that he finally got his money back, some were skeptical and called it a staged act, as Ivan didn't disclose the identity of the thief. He responded, "There's no reason
you
for me
was
to screw
capping.
him, even though what he did was wrong. Maybe I went soft. I'm ashamed of going through this." Nowadays, Ivan is still live streaming on his YouTube channel, and while he went from $60,000 to broke in just a few seconds, he at least had a happy ending, as his bankruptcy only lasted a few hours. So yes, Ivan eventually got all of his money back, but we can't really say the same for our next YouTuber, as Andrew Hills from the YouTube channel Love went from a YouTube millionaire to an Amazon Amazon factory worker and Taco Bell employee. Now, to understand why this all happened, we have to go back to 2012, when his YouTube channel Losing All Hope Was Freedom uploaded various prank videos with massive success. He had an amazing personality, the pranks were harmless, and he had this fun, confident but awkward persona that many found relatable. And after many innovative videos, he ultimately reached over 1 million subscribers, making him one of the most popular pranksters on the platform. However, behind the scenes, things didn't look so great, as Andrew was secretly struggling with something terrible. He explained in the video on his second channel that he had been on antidepressants for over 1.5 years already, meaning that he often struggled with depression and frequently opened up about this with his viewers.
Boy, popping them, boy. I need an antidepressant for my feelings.
Also, he didn't really like making prank videos anymore, which affected his mental health as well. So he ultimately decided to quit this genre altogether for his own benefit, introducing his newest series, Chatting With. This became a huge success, with many episodes seeing millions of views and him making hundreds of thousands of dollars over the years 2018 and 2019.
It's that one girl.
Became a huge success, with many episodes seeing millions of views and him making hundreds of thousands of dollars over the years 2018 and 2019. But due to the pandemic and its restrictions then suddenly terrorizing the world, his momentum eventually came to a halt again when he couldn't record with guests in person. And as a result, his channel slowly started dying out. This drop in income, combined with the terrible habits that Andrew picked up.
Boy, I wanna know something? Boy, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy, COVID was the best thing that ever happened to a nigga, bro. And I ain't getting no check, but I got some checks. You feel me on me?
During quarantine, like drinking and smoking, ultimately caused his life to take a turn for the worse. Yet, it truly came crashing down when he picked up one final bad habit that destroyed everything. And that was overspending. He owed $50,000 in credit card debt, spent $3,600 per month on rent in Los Angeles, traveled the world while paying this rent, partied way too much, and often forgot to save for taxes. He got too comfortable, and as a result, admitted to these dumb decisions, making him broke in a video that he uploaded to his main channel.
I thought
turn it up too much. You have too much fun, boy.
For hardly doing anything, and YouTube kind of just spoiled me, and I don't know, I guess I thought it would last forever.
However, on the other hand, he stated that he made a lot of progress again by living cheaply, and also took on jobs like Amazon factory work, DoorDash, movie theater work, and Taco Bell.
I've been working, I got a job.
At least he kept a level head, bro. At least he ain't trying to go.
Which meant that Andrew learned a lot from his mistakes. And not only did he responsibly get his life back on track with these decisions, but he also returned back to his old style of YouTube videos, interviewing people in a new series called People On. This series started off slow, but eventually picked up traction when he covered interesting topics. And with an episode even seeing over 1 million views, it seemed like Andrew reignited his golden formula. However, despite him still uploading these episodes to this day, and even experimenting with prank videos again, his views reached all-time lows once more recently. But this time, one thing is different. He's actually dedicated again, something he lacked during his dramatic financial downfall. And while this won't bring back the fame or money he once had, it is a giant step in the right direction. Then again, while Andrew recovered from this financial setback, Tasha K will probably be broke for the rest of her life, as she got sued by Cardi B for a whopping $4 million while only having $95 in her bank account.
Shit, you deserve to be on
Natasha Kebe, otherwise known as Tasha K, is a well-known media personality known for her outspokenness and controversial YouTube videos. She gained the majority of her popularity through her YouTube channel Unwind with Tasha K, where she discusses celebrity gossip, news, and behind-the-scenes insights into the industry. And with over 1 million YouTube subscribers, 500,000 Instagram followers, and her doing a ton of shows in real life, you could understand that she had quite a net worth. Well, that was in fact until she messed with the wrong celebrity. Back in April,
hold on, man, go back. Let me look at Cardi one more time.
A ton of shows in real life, you could understand that she had quite a net worth. Well, that.
How you doing, Miss Cardi B?
It was in fact until she messed with the wrong celebrity. Back in April of 2018, a war between Tasha K and Cardi B started, as Tasha uploaded a video on her YouTube channel in which she claimed that Cardi's pregnancy with her daughter Culture could result in a child born with special needs. But this wasn't
That's
all,
fucked up. You
because
can't
when
put that on
Cardi B
nobody, baby.
ultimately filed a lawsuit against her in March of 2019, she cited in it that more than 38 videos and social media posts released by Tasha K referenced her, that one video even claimed that Cardi B did explicit things with beer bottles, and that another one claimed that she had herpes.
Damn, that's tough.
Yes,
Yeah,
these were quite
Cardi.
the statements, and
Yeah,
when you
alright,
can't
so
back them
her.
up with actual evidence, it is bound to get brutal. Tasha K tried to defend herself to the best of her ability, as she got an LA hospital to reveal records of STD tests performed on Cardi B, which most likely showed a negative result when the judge said that they didn't help her case at all. And when she also tried to countersue Cardi for encouraging her fans to harass her, that got tossed out as well. Due to these instances and a pretty poor legal team, it started looking worse and worse for the
W
YouTuber,
troll.
and with Cardi
I just
testifying
realized she had
during
an
trial
inmate
that
shirt
she
on.
not only developed fatigue, anxiety, weight loss and migraines due to the false claims, but also felt extremely suicidal, it became the final nail in the coffin for Tasha. Cardi won the lawsuit and got awarded $4.1 million in damages, but Tasha didn't agree with this decision at all.
In my opinion, I didn't do anything wrong. I interviewed somebody that she had dealings with. That girl said a lot of you know, and it was right up my alley on my channel.
And also stated on Twitter that everything reported was a lie from the inside.
All content ain't good content, my boy.
She tried to appeal the decision, but lost again, and ultimately updated her fans
Feel
on
like
this
she
devastating
just
loss, meaning
stepped
that she now had to
outside
pay the
in
rapper
the
a
wind
whopping
said-
$4 million.
Like
How
she
was she
had time
ever
to-
going to pay
to
this?
fix it.
Well, obviously she couldn't, and decided to make a smart move by filing for bankruptcy in May of 2023. At that time, her assets consisted of a 2021 Chevrolet Silverado, 2 Louis Vuitton purses, $95 in her bank account, and her Unwind with
That's way more
Tasha
than
K
$95,
YouTube channel.
my boy.
And while most of these possessions got seized, her channel didn't, as due to the nature of this bankruptcy, she stayed in possession of her business. This meant that it was now becoming extremely difficult for Cardi to get her money, and while Tasha continued defending herself on the internet,
I talk about Cardi the same way I talk about anybody. You see my content.
and even said that she'd pay it back in 60 years,
I get it. $1.2 million on lawyers, you want that back, but I listen, and I want to give it to you every time. But you're gonna have to get it in payments for the next 60 years. Girl.
$1.2 million in lawyers. And she talking about you gonna have to get it in the next 60 years. But it's alright, cause Cardi got money. She got stuff going on, good music coming out. Yeah, so you was just playing with her. She really, man, she ain't
For
stunned that.
60 years.
On me, she
Cardi
ain't stunned
wasn't
that.
happy with this, and started ramping up efforts heavily to collect her money.
The Bodak Yellow rapper demanded the associate's communications with Tasha K regarding her trust.
What the hell that man say?
Years.
Cardi wasn't happy with this, and started ramping up efforts heavily to collect her money.
The Bodak Yellow rapper demanded the associate's
The Bodak Yellow, the man of the rapper. If you don't get your money, never mind.
communications
Never
with
mind.
Tasha K
Never mind.
regarding her trusts, partnerships, and LLC. So she's reaching out to Tasha K's accountant. She wants to know, where is this money, if it has been moved to anywhere. She wants a better understanding of where it is.
You see, the bankruptcy might have passed the collection efforts, but it didn't make the debt go away.
Yeah,
and with
shut
Kevin
up.
Hart also suing Tasha, rumors started going
Yeah,
around
bro, my
that
niggas-
she moved money to other places. Nobody knows what will happen next, but what we do know is that Tasha will probably be bankrupt for the rest of her life, having to still pay Cardi B while we watch from our retirement homes.
Sure.
And finally, we have one of the craziest stories of a YouTuber going into debt yet,
Who is
as
this?
Matthew Beam probably made one of the dumbest decisions in YouTube history that
What'd he
made him
do?
go broke. But it's not exactly what you think. Now, Matthew Beam is a YouTuber with over 5.6 million subscribers, which probably has you wondering why he's even in this video.
Try to be like
Well,
you, Beam.
it's because he didn't always have this success and took on some dumb risks along the way. Back in 2019, Matthew used to be a hype
Oh boy, Yeezys all on your sofa. These the red Octobers. What you talking about?
Beast and made videos about sneakers, his rare shoe collection of over $200,000, and at one point even vlogs. However,
he gon'
these
grow?
videos didn't get him the views he wanted. And since he was still working a full-time job back then that he wanted to leave, he came up with a solution, spending as much money as he could. He spent $20,000 on the Phase 5 challenge, bought Logan Paul's merch every single day to get his attention,
So I was posting on TikTok every day. Day 1, day 2, day
Now my favorite, my favorite streamer is Aiden Ross. You think I'm finna be buying some brand rich shit just so he can notice me? Man, hell no. I wish I
day
might.
3.
Of buying his merch.
I did it for 120 days.
120
Like, how many,
days.
like, are you buying?
I think on average it was like at least $20.
You got your damn mind.
and even took out $50,000 worth of loans to buy Logan Paul's car and give it back to him in a video, which ultimately failed.
If he sold the car, what the fuck make you think he want the car back from you? What AMP do? Take it out your mouth, honey. Fuck around
Failed.
with you.
Hi, I was wondering how much it would cost to import a car to Puerto Rico.
About $30,000.
Did you say 30,000?
There's no way I can do that. I've already spent $50,000 on this video, and I'm only averaging 200 views per video, and I can't even give Logan the car.
All of this resulted in him going completely broke, and while he kept coming back to the bank for more loans, he eventually wanted to try this project again despite it failing with Logan Paul. This time he had his sights on Mr. Beast and wanted to deliver him a custom Beast Burger car. It cost him another $20,000, while he had absolutely no say.
Ain't this the nigga who did Aiden Room? Bro. Aiden Ross. Bro, yeah, that's this nigga. Man, this nigga ain't broke.
Savings left and decided to lend from friends this time. But that wasn't all, because as soon as he finished customizing the car, he impulsively took it to Jimmy without a plan, driving to his state unannounced and messaging him only when they were almost there. Fortunately for him, Mr. Beast accepted his offer, and they ended up making an incredible video together that Matthew would be proud of.
I'm pretty sure Mr. Beast let that man
video
some
he had been
bread.
waiting for, a collab with Mr. Beast, the golden ticket to YouTube fame, or at least that is what he thought.
We uploaded it. I thought that would be the game changer. And it took 55 days to get 60,000 views on it.
Really?
And I was telling my entire family and friends that like this is going to be the video that changes my life. And we're over 2 months into the video being live. Still hasn't even hit 100,000 views.
The video absolutely flopped, and while Matthew was starting to lose hope and felt terrible about the money he spent, he then made one minor tweak that would change his life forever.
Then I did a thumbnail change, and I remember calling my friend, I'm like, I did a thumbnail change, and the views, we always watch the real-time 60 views, and it went from 14, it was getting 14 views an hour.
Yeah.
And it went from 14 to 18. And I remember calling my friend, I'm like, dude, the thumbnail change worked. And he's like, well, we'll see about that. And then the next day, 25, 100. And I'm literally painting a car, and I would come check in the booth, and there was a time we were getting 100 views an hour. And we just couldn't believe it. We were freaking out. And then after some time, it eventually hit like close, I think it's at around 4 million views now. And that was like the one that kind of really pushed the channel in the right way for sure.
Yes, one thumbnail change made this video reach views that Matthew had never seen before. And thanks to him sitting on this video for over 2 months and building a catalog of viral videos in the meantime, he could instantly capitalize on this momentum with the videos he had saved up. He went from 28,000 views per month to 29 million views per month, and quickly found himself hitting 1 million subscribers in only 6 months. Now,
Can you really say he went broke or made bad decisions with his bread? Like, bro, he up now.
he went from 28.
That little stupid ass shit he did, it got him to where he needed to be. Now I want to be there. Now am I finna do that? Negative. No sorry, Bob.
1,000 views per month to 29 million views
Bob
per
be
month,
consistent,
and
bro.
quickly found himself
Uploads
hitting
every
1
day,
million
you know what I mean?
subscribers in only 6 months. Nowadays, his channel is sitting at over 5 million subscribers, and he is still getting over 20 million views per month. Which makes you wonder, how did such a dumb financial decision pay off so well? Well,
It wasn't
passion
dumb,
and
bro. It was dumb
dedication.
me, bro. Shit, man, bro. That's the end of this video, bro. He just chatting, saying nonsense. Alright, cuz. Alright with y'all. Y'all see safe.